Is this a rabbit or a cat? What's up everyone, this is your man Mikey G, and for this video, I spoke with the owner of Swannluv Creations, Swannel. Swannel is a painter located in Woodbridge, Virginia, who can make beautiful works of art using acrylic paint. But before I let her tell you about her business, I just wanted to say, make sure you watch the entire video for a chance to enter in a free giveaway. So with all that said, let's start the show.
I am Swannel Wiggins, and my business is Swannluv Creations. I'm an artist, so I've used my love of art to form a business, but anything that I do with my hands is also a part of this business, because not only am I an artist, I make jewelry and I have t-shirts and I do paint parties as well. How did I start my business? I started my business, initially it was just me sitting in the room painting. I went to the store and I purchased canvases, I purchased an easel, I purchased my paint brushes and YouTube. The thing was, I was showing someone my artwork and they were like, I like that, I want one like it. And so that was my first commissioned piece. So it was like, whoa, wait a minute, you're gonna pay me for this? So then I started doing a little bit more, and then I said, well, I've gone to a paint party before, let me try to do a paint party. So it's a lot of bartering, and that's always a good thing. If you're able to barter and then everybody benefits, then everyone wins. So I have paintings, and I make prints of the paintings too, because sometimes people can't afford to buy the painting, the original painting, so but they want it, and they said, well, I want the print. So I do the prints, jewelry, hand beaded jewelry. Now, I invested a lot of time. There's some money that was invested, but a lot of it is just the time. But more recently, I invested in a brand accelerator. So shout out to Destiny Hawkins. She's helped me to really see that there is a proper way of doing things, with getting yourself out there, making sure that people know who you are, but not giving them all of the information, but giving them just enough so that they will buy into your story. People like people. They want to know your story. They want to know you. So I'm hoping that they'll know me. Wow, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. You should know yourself, know what you like, and you don't have to paint what everybody wants you to paint. Paint what you feel. Like if you look around my room, my room is very Afrocentric. And, but there are some things in here that are universal. But this is what makes me happy. And this is how I express myself. And somebody will like it. So, you know, even if you get the no, don't worry about it. Somebody will like it. Definitely haven't reached them yet. I want my art to inspire people, and I want it to make them feel something. And I don't know, as far as my goals for the business is just to make sure that this is still a medium for ministry, because there's a lot of people out there who are hurting, and this is an icebreaker. So if they're looking at whatever painting and we start talking about that, then after a while they open up, and then you can minister to them that way. But as far as monetarily, I want it to be so that I don't have to go back to work, and that my children can see that mom and dad are entrepreneurs and it works. In 5 years, where do I want my business to be? In 5 years, I would like for my business to be a major presence online. I would like to be able to sell my artwork online, and not only just in this community, but I want this business to be worldwide. I thought my business would grow, but I did not think it would grow to where it is today. But now that I'm in it, I can see that it's going to be even greater than I can ever imagine. Everywhere. I find the inspiration from my art everywhere. Whether I'm watching TV, I'm sitting outside. A lot of times, you know how sometimes you scroll through your phone and you're looking at videos, or you're looking at anything, and it's like, oh, in the background, I see this painting that's beautiful, and it's just finding the inspiration to do something not exactly like it, but if you notice, you can see there's a lot of women on the wall. And I think that a woman's body is beautiful, and whether they come in all shapes and sizes, whether their hair is natural or their hair is straight, it doesn't matter. Whatever complexion they are, they're beautiful. That's the way the Creator made us. I'm an emotional painter. So usually if I'm watching something on TV or I'm feeling something, then that's how I express myself, through my painting. Or if I'm just sitting and I'm like, oh, that's nice, and then I start painting. But a lot of times I like being by myself, and it's in those quiet moments that I do my best work. I always wanted to own a business, but I never saw myself doing this. I always drew and I doodled as a child, and I wanted to learn how to paint, but I never painted until I went to a paint and sip party. And then from there, it just catapulted, and now the sky's the limit. You need to have integrity, and you need to be honest. People want to know that you'll be honest, and they want to be able to trust you. So it's good when they can trust you. And if you say you're going to do something, do it. And sometimes things happen and you can't do them. So when you can't do them, then say, I can't do them, and then try to make amends for it. What values do I instill into my business? Definitely, I like honesty. People want to be trusted, and then quality. I like to give quality work. When I look at it, I've painted things and it's like, you won't see this ever. I have things that I've painted over because if I don't like it, then I wouldn't want you to buy it. My mom always told me, like, when you're giving gifts, give someone something that you would want. So I would want to give someone something that they will want. I think the biggest challenge is having the capital to actually start a business. I've started this business with no capital, and just knowing how to maneuver. But I have had the support system with my husband. He gifted me easels. I noticed that with family, when they see that you're really trying and you're starting a business, they're more willing to feed into you and gift you with certain things. So, the biggest thing has been having the upfront money to do certain things. So I haven't really been in my profession that long to say what the challenges are, but I think that my biggest challenge would be getting out there and making sure people know that, hey, I'm here. So if I'm painting in my home, who knows that I'm painting in my home unless I go out and make sure that someone knows that I'm here. As a Black artist, I paint Black work. So, other people might not want to purchase my artwork because it is Afrocentric. So that's fine. That's fine. But I know that I want my work to touch everyone. I'm a Black artist, and my art is a reflection of me. So, but that doesn't mean that everybody can't feel something from it. Art is soul. Art is life. And it's open to interpretation, not just a Black interpretation. It's open to interpretation for everyone. I think one of the drawbacks is the time. It's a gift, but it can be a drawback as well, because I'll have time. Oh, I have time to do that. And then you lose track of time. Or trying to juggle being a mother, a wife, a football mom, and entrepreneur and everything else. And when you have children and you have a family, it gets to be tough. Not having a steady income is the least favorite part of my profession. Sometimes you hear about starving artists. Yeah, sometimes you are a starving artist. And fortunately, I'm not by myself. But it makes me feel better when I can support, I can give too, and I can contribute. Oh yeah, there's always a point when you want to close shop. Especially when the business isn't generating the money that you actually need at the time. So yeah, there's always a time when you just want to throw up your hands and say, no, I can't do this anymore. But the passion that you have for it, because at this point, I feel like if I wasn't doing this, something in me would die. The benefits of owning my own business is time. I do have time to do what I need to get done. And then I'm not on anybody else's clock. If my boys need me at school, something comes up, I can get up and I can go. If something happens and my husband calls and says, I really need you to get this done, then I can shift gears and then I can take care of those things. The biggest highlight of my business is meeting new people and just being able to share with them something that is important and dear to me. Because each piece of artwork, if anybody purchases my art, it's like they get a piece of me. So I'm sharing myself with the world. Being a business owner has changed friends and family. You have some that are still here and some that are gone. I have to do what I need to do for business. And it's not personal, it's just business. I love my friends and I want to keep my friends. I love my family, I want to keep my family. But sometimes it's a matter of scheduling and the schedules don't match. So we don't get together as often as we would want to get together. But most of them understand. My most memorable story about running my business was when I had the opportunity to go to actually travel to Columbus, Ohio, and be featured as the artist for a paint and chill party. So being able to actually leave home and go somewhere else, and then someone asked me to come, that was very memorable. I was so excited about that. Being an owner is empowering. I feel empowered by owning my own business and being able to say, this is mine. Nobody else tells me what I need to do. You might make suggestions, but I'm not forced to do or what you want me to do. Clock in when you want me to clock in, or say what you think I should say. I'm gonna leave that one right there. My husband has been my greatest support. Yeah, he always tells me that you can do it, even when it gets tough. Financially, he's been the greatest support. Emotionally, he's been the greatest support, and also my children. And the children really support me. Even today, knowing that we were having this video, Mom, is today the day? Like, yeah, today is the day. We'll do a good job. So everybody is behind me, and they pitch in and they do whatever I need them to do. Of course, Black should be open to entrepreneurship. It's good to have your own. And it's also good to be able to help one another. One thing that I've learned since I've had the brand accelerator is that it's always good to collaborate instead of compete. Because when we collaborate with one another, then everybody wins. So even if it's two artists, well, your medium might be different than mine. I use acrylic. You might use oils. You might be a sculptor, but we can come together and have something that's wonderful. So if we collaborate, it's not always a competition. Oh no, you're going to get more than I do. No, everybody wins if you work together. I would tell future business owners to use the resources that they have. Use the internet. It's your friend. Use testimonials that are out there on the internet. If they know someone who is in the same industry, seek them out and ask questions. Most of the time, people who love doing what they do don't mind talking about it. People can reach me on Facebook at Swannluv Creations and also on Instagram at Swannluv.
So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Before I go, I just wanted to thank Swannluv for having me, and I enjoyed meeting her family. Her works are so beautiful that I couldn't just buy one, but 2 pieces of art. So I'm giving one of her paintings away absolutely free to a lucky subscriber. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below saying that you would love to have this art. Once this channel reaches 100 subs, I'll pick a lucky subscriber and send it to them. I hope you're taking care of yourselves during this pandemic. And since you're going to stay in and do most of your shopping online, try your best to buy what you can from a Black-owned business. Don't forget to check out Swannluv's work if you're an art connoisseur, and if you're not, definitely check out one of her paint parties. Make sure you subscribe and share this video with all your friends and family. With all that said, have a good one. Didn't bump the mic. I didn't bump the mic. I didn't bump.